They did a good job of kind of taking us out of rhythm, pushing us out a little further than we would normally like, and you got to give them some credit. But we've had lows offensively throughout the year, so we just got to right the ship, go back to the fundamentals. That's usually what we do when we get out of whack.
What do you expect from Curry the next time out, considering how he played tonight?
I think he played fine. It's tough being in his position. The spotlight's always there. They critiquing every single move you make on the court. But he does a really good job of just playing basketball and enjoying the game, and that's what I expect from him.
Andre, you win an overtime game, you lose an overtime game. What is the series? Where is it right now?
It's tough, which is what it's supposed to be. I think we have to continue to remind ourselves that, if it was this easy, everybody would have a ring. It's only a few. So we got to enjoy the moment. I understand it's going to be really hard, and this is a tough one tonight. So you take it and you learn from it and you move forward.
What was it like in here when you guys walked back in here?
It's just how it usually is when we lose. We don't like losing. We have a very competitive group of guys who they really want to win, and usually when we lose a game, we come back out and we're focused. Not that we wouldn't be if we won, but we're really hungry and we want this moment.
Was the lull more about how up and maybe amped you were coming into the game, or more about the mechanics and the physical, the execution?
It was a little bit of both. I think, like I said, you got to give them a little bit of credit, but at the same time, we sometimes fall into the hype and everything that's surrounding the game, and we have some gunslingers, and there's that fine line between letting them ride, but also getting good attempts at every possession. So we kind of flirted with that tonight because Clay really had it going. So you want to continue to go to him, but at the same time, you want to make the defense work. Make 2 or 3 reversals and then get it to him for a shot.
Who does that direction come from? Amongst the players, or is that coming from coaches?
It's all of us collectively. But you got to understand, if guy gets going, he's going to continue to attack and let it fly. But us as a group, we have to continue to mature, and that's part of that process. And a lot of guys, all our guys have never been in this situation, so it's a learning process, and we'll learn from it.
Were they trying to get the ball to LeBron a little deeper, especially in the first half?
Well, a lot of his post-ups early were in transition when he was just pushing it full force, and then he was getting to a position on the block, and we didn't do a good job of loading up in transition. So it's just something. Every team I've been on, that's a key point. Every time I'm going against him, so we got to fix that or correct it a little bit better.
Taking it back to the Memphis series, Game 3 loss, you guys had a video session, and the conversation was about trust. Do you expect after this game there'll be a conversation about trust?
No, I think we trust each other, and it's not the trust that most people would like to think about. It's just we know who we want to shoot the ball, but every possession, every pass made, and every movement is key into making that team work on the other side of the court. And the more we make them work, the harder it is for them to guard us. So, a few possessions, we get one pass, that's making it easier for them.
Andre, what was working in the final 3 minutes of regulation that wasn't working the first 45 minutes of the game?
We got a little bit of desperation, that's kicking in, and we got to group that fights, and we're going to continue to fight the whole game. The ball moved pretty quickly. We got to continue to stick with that. That's been working for us.